भैया कैमरे वाले भैया नीचे हो जाओ। भाई बैठ के कर लो, बैठ के लो।
Next up, I'd like to invite Ms. Smita Berry to please felicitate and Rani Mukherjee. Please give them a huge round of applause.
आ रही है ना, ये करना है क्या? ये तो लॉक हो गया।
Let's keep the clapping coming. Now I would like to pass on the stage to Mr. Kapil Gupta, the founder of Pragati Maidan Literary Festival, for the welcome speech.
Okay. So once again, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kapil Gupta, and I will be kind of your host for this afternoon for the next 1 hour. We know we have
Settings भी तो
a
मिलेगी
little bit
वहाँ।
of time, and there is lot to be done, a lot of people to be felicitated. So I am going to keep this very short. So I am the founder of Frontlist Media and also the festival director of Pragati Vichar Literature Festival. A few years back, when I started Pragati Vichar Literature Festival, it was being started with 3 key objectives. And I want to talk about those 3 objectives for just a couple of minutes before we begin the felicitation ceremony. The first objective that we worked with was the fact that more we looked at publishing. And I know a lot of you are publishers here, a lot of you are authors here. Some of you may resonate with this, some of you may not resonate with this. But when I started, while I saw there were a lot of organizations that was trying to represent publishing, but still there were too many missing links. The amount of connectivity that should be there in terms of making publishing a true ecosystem wasn't really there. So I started with the objective saying Frontlist Media will become that linkage between the authors, the publishers, the readers and everybody around. I am so proud to see by looking at the people that are sitting and the people that can't find the seats I had to stand. I'm so proud to see that vision of creating an ecosystem being fulfilled. The second mission that we looked at was the mission of, while everything is going on, there is little focus on Indian languages. A lot of the work, a lot of the organizations that are working in the publishing domain are more focused on English authors and English publishing only. We wanted to capture and domain and also do a lot for Indian languages. First year, we couldn't do that. We started off with English, guilty as charged. The second year, we added a category for Hindi. This year, we have made Hindi not just a category, but Hindi has its own set of awards, its own set of categories. And along with that, we have added a category for Indian languages as well. And I'm very proud of doing that. However, of course, this is the first year that we added Indian languages as category. So there is more that will get done as we move forward. The third aspect that we started off as our mission, the third and the last aspect that we started off as our mission was the fact that authors usually do not get a chance to promote themselves very well. There is, and authors and publishers sitting around here, I'm sure you all will agree, there is a tussle between who has the responsibility and ownership to promote the book. How much of that is a publisher's job? How much of that is an author's job? And we are coming in and saying, it should be somewhere in the middle, but we will reduce the cost of promotion for everyone. And that's the third mission that we wanted to take up as Pragati Vichar Literature Festival with Frontlist Media. And that is where a lot of the work that we do, a lot of the focus that we have is absolutely to look at authors. and not just look at authors, specifically to look at new authors. One of the challenges, so when I talked about who has the responsibility of promotion, the problem becomes extremely complex when we are talking about new authors, when we are talking about less celebrated authors. I'm sorry, but promoting Amish's book is easy. But when we get to new authors, debut authors, it becomes a challenge. So we wanted to create a platform for doing that. And once again, seeing all of you here tells me we are successful, at least so far, successful in doing that. Of course, over the next few years, we will keep growing in strength and we will keep coming up with newer and newer things. This year's theme of the Literature Festival is Sanity, Serenity, Sustainability. Sanity, the ability for everybody to be sane. In this complex world where there is so much of stress, where there is so much of pressure, that is an extremely important part of what needs to be done. Serenity, ability for everybody to have peace of mind. Again, extremely important. And sustainability in all areas. Sustainability of life, sustainability of planet, sustainability of everything, availability, sustainability of environment. So I am extremely glad to see all of you here, and let's right away jump into the awards felicitation ceremony. So ma'am, I will.
नहीं
Can I also request Ramesh for you to come on stage, join us please? Of course, since you are authors and publishers, I'm sure everybody already knows Ramesh ji. He is one of the most active participants in all good organizations where there is a lot of publishing work that gets done. Thank you so much for coming. I think we are ready. I will hand it over to Ritika, who is going to be announcing the awards, and let's begin.
All right, are we ready? Can we have some noise in the air? All right. With the first category, we'll begin with English books. The first category is Best Debut Fiction English. And we would like to felicitate Ms. Megha Agunja for the book All I Have Is Love. That's a huge round of applause for Megha.
एक मिनट ये बताता हूँ लेकिन
वेट करना है।
ये
लगाता हूँ
ये हम इसको
ये सीधा लगाना है ना।
तो सही ये लैंडस्केप में अगर हो जाए ना तो बेटर रहेगा, लेकिन लैंडस्केप में मूव कर रहे हैं तो हो नहीं रहा।
Congratulations, Megha. Next up, we have the Best Debut Non-Fiction English, and the award goes to Dr. M.D. Khan for the book Action for Inspiration. Can we have Dr. M.D. Khan on stage?
लगाइए इसको।
ये तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा दिक्कत हो गई।
हाँ
वेट ये सीधा लगाना है ना।
हाँ
Congratulations, Dr. Khan.
ऐसे पे तो जाएगा नहीं।
Next up, we have the Best Editor of the Year. we have the best fiction, and we would like to felicitate Saras Azad for the book What Happened on Saturday Night with the publishers Red Grab Books Private Limited. Next up, we have Best Illustration, and the award goes to Rituparna Hazra.
शांति
Let's welcome Rituparna on the stage.
लगे कौन दे
And the book is Why
लगा
the
दे,
Moon is
लगा दे।
Far Away from Bible Song and Other Folk Tales. The
कर लेगा
best
सेट?
non-fiction,
ठीक है।
it goes to Rashima Swaroop Verma for The Royal Scandal. Let's have Rashima on to stage, please. The best poetry, it goes to Maria Goretti for To the Moon and Back. Let's have Maria Goretti on stage,
Marina
please.
is not here, so the publishers will accept the award.
With the publisher Home Books International.
Rashi, look this way. Rashi, look this way.
आंसू क्या कह रहा था
So now the next award for Ms. Marina Goretti. Ajay ji from
International, To the Moon and Back. Next up is the best self-help book.
दीपक दीपक
It
भाई को कहना
goes
नीचे
to
बैठ के लेंगे
Krishna
इन भाई को कुर्सी पे
Thandas for Launch Your Life to the Next Level. The publishers, Srishti Publishers and Distributors, collecting the award on her behalf. Next up is the best book cover, and the felicitation is for Ashisha Chakrabarti for Misadventures of a Sales Girl with Rupa Publications India Private Limited. Can we have Ms. Chakrabarti on stage? Okay, so okay. After this, we have Best Children Author of the Year, and the felicitation is for Chitwan Mittal for Animal Band with the publisher Aditya Press. The next is Celebrated Author of the Year, and the felicitation is for Sudha Murthy for the Gopi Diaries with HarperCollins.
क्या कर रहा है बड़ी वगैरह भी होगा भाई तुम्हें भी नहीं देते यार ये तो बड़ा बड़ा मार चुका है हेलो भाई चले भाई परफेक्ट जॉब इसमें क्या है भाई अगर पता है तो बंदे को मार दो 2 फोटो क्लिक मारो फटाफट खाने का
So she's here on behalf of the publisher to accept the award. Publisher,
हमारा नंबर आएगा ना तो यहाँ जाना
Okay,
बीच
for
में
the best book cover,
side से
Ashisha
मतलब
is
बीच में।
here. Let's welcome on stage Ashisha Chakrabarti. For the book Misadventures of a Sales Girl, since the author is here. Let's give them a huge round of applause, please. now we move on to Hindi. So the best book in Hindi, the children book debut, non-fiction and fiction. And the felicitation is for Mr. Rakesh Kumar for Anupama. Can we have Mr. Rakesh Kumar on stage, please?
कैसे निकलोगे आप? लाइव चल रहे हैं, लाइव चल रहे हैं, मिल जाएगा।
After Mr. Rakesh is best debut fiction,
निकलोगे कैसे?
and the felicitation is for Naveen Singh Negi for Pura Devyata Samrajya.
नहीं कोई दिक्कत नहीं, हटा दो ना इसको साइड में।
Garada Prakashan is the publisher and Atul from Garada Prakashan is here.
दीपक सर वो क्या ना बीच में आ जाएंगे, लोग कोने में बीच में आ जाएंगे, अच्छी फोटो आएगी। उन सर को नहीं, ओ भाई नो उन सर की बात करता, हो गया भाई, सॉरी सर, वो उन सर की बात करता था।
Next up we have
है किसका ये? देखना फ्रेम में तो नहीं आता। जाओ अब फ्रेम में थोड़ा पीछे हो जाओ, बस परफेक्ट।
Next up is the best debut fiction. Okay, sorry, we have already done that. The next up is best fiction Hindi, and the felicitation is for Prabha Lalit Singh for Aghor, the Shadow of Shiva, with Kitab Wale as their publisher. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Following
तेरे वाली भी तो बड़ी जल रही है आज भाई।
जहाँ पर्दा फाड़ के पहने जाएगी
वो इसी बात पे तो जल रहा है वो। कह रहा है क्या है, जरा कुछ है क्या पहन कर आई, हद हो गई।
तो घर पे नया पर्दा आया था।
अबे चल मेरा कुल।
Following that, we have Best Non-Fiction for Kapil Kumar for Netaji Azad Hind Sarkar और फौज भ्रांतियों से यथार्थ की ओर 1942 to 47 with the publishers किताब वाले again.
काला काला ही लग रहा है। मुझे गोरे गोरे फोन है।
मैं गया था।
सुन लो मुझे बताना तो क्या कह रहा है? मनी मंदावन दिखाएगा जल रही है गंदे वाली।
और जला
After that, we have Author Excellence Felicitation for the Indian language, and it goes to K.R. Neera for Gathakan with the publisher DC Book. Do we have K.R. Neera?
ये लिस्ट है इसके अकॉर्डिंग।
मेरे को किसी की शिकायत मुझे पता
बोलो फोटोज इसी ऑर्डर में तुमने भेज दी फोटोज?
Next up, we have a special recognition for the most nominations in Author Excellence, and it goes to Suhail Mathur from the book maker. Suhail, let's have you back on stage, please. Let's have a huge round of applause for Suhail.
जिसने केमिस्ट्री अपनी और अब बनी लैब भी देती क्यों आगे
Up next, we have the Pragati Maidan Literature Festival Reader's Choice Book Felicitation, and the first category is Gold, and it goes to Jeff Keller for the book Attitude is Everything, Change Your Attitude, Change Your Life with HarperCollins Publishers.
ये किसका है? इसे तो ऐसे क्यों कर रहा है? कोई तो रखते
For the Platinum category,
क्या खड़ा है?
for the Platinum category of the Reader's Choice Felicitation, it is God Gopal Das for Life's Amazing Secrets, How to Find Balance and Purpose in Your Life with Penguin Random House as their publisher.
अभी तक तो बना रही हूँ ना.
While we're here, I would also like to announce the silver category, and it is again for Gopal Das for the book Energize Your Mind, Learn the Art of Mastering Your Thoughts with the publishers Penguin Random House.
तब तो ये और काम करेगा. अरे वो ऊपर से है बस, वीडियो में नहीं आएगा. वो ब्लैक आ रहा है, नीचे ले ना. क्या बना रहा है वीडियो को? क्या ले रहा है?
भाई लाइट नहीं आ रही, लाइट पहले देखो ना. लाइट हेलो.
तो कबाड़ा तुम बनाओ, फिर तुम बनाओ. हाँ.
Let's have a huge round of applause, please.
भाई एप्पल के आता तुम्हें मिल जाता है.
कितने मिनट की वीडियो?
कल बना 5 किलो.
Next up, we have People Choice Publishers Felicitation, and the first category is Education, Higher Ed and Test Prep, and the first prize goes to Arihant Publishers.
वो लाइट उधर से सही है. भैया 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 भाई भाई दोस्त सर.
The second prize in the same category, it goes to McGraw-Hill Education.
अच्छा एक ही था.
Let's have a round of applause for McGraw-Hill Education. The third is Pearson Education. Do we have anyone from Pearson Education? Okay, up next is the category Trade Popular Books, including trade children fiction and non-fiction, and the first prize goes to Penguin Random House.
क्या? अच्छा बॉयज. क्या मेरे बॉयज भूल गया यार बाहर.
सुल्ताना बैठ के दूंगा.
वीडियो कौन बनेगा? पढ़ो.
बन रही है वीडियो. कितनी वीडियो चाहिए?
The second prize in the Trade Popular Books, it goes to HarperCollins Publishers.
अभी नहीं करवा रखा है. उस दिन भी आई था मेरे हाथ में. अरे यार उस दिन
आपके नाम की जरूरत काम है.
उसको बोला था बातें कर रहा है.
The third prize in the same category, it goes to Prakash Books India Private Limited.
ये ऐसे ही थोड़ा बहुत करता है कभी कभी.
एक अलग बात है. इसकी कुछ अलग. अगर रहन देना तो बार बार
Let's give a round of applause, guys.
वो अंडू पांडू कैमरे आ रहे हैं इसमें वो कर रखा है.
And the last category here for the publishers is the Hindi category, and the first prize in that goes to Manjul Publishing House. Let's have them on stage, please.
मैं गवा रहा हूँ.
नहीं जा रहा है यार, क्या कर रहा है तू? देख सुन
Let's have a huge round of applause for them, please. The second prize in the Hindi category goes to Prabhat Prakashan. Let's have them on stage, please.
सही कर रखा मैंने.
और ये बोलेगा पलट के चुप क्या लगेगा कर दूँगा.
And
क्लियर वॉइस है, कुछ छन दो.
the last and the final award for the evening.
बुला लिया भाई इस बंदे ने.
And we would like to felicitate Prakash Books India Private Limited for the third prize in Hindi category.
मैं नीचे.
हाँ कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं मैं जिनसे बिल्कुल दूर दूर का
वो क्या आज ना.
Thank you so much, everyone. Now I would like to pass the mic back to Kapil sir.
अरे तो नहीं है ना.
So, as you saw, we had a lot of authors that you probably didn't know as much. Of course, there were a lot of celebrated authors as well, and that is what we tried to.
Now, I have been asked to do a thank you speech. So there is a lot of people that need to be thanked. Firstly, let me start with Anupama ma'am, Ramesh sir, and Indrani ji, for being so graciously accepting to come here and for taking out their time and give out the awards to everyone. Second, I want to sincerely thank National Book Trust for the festival of festivals that they have done. I mean, for me, a book fair is a festival. A literature festival is a festival. And a literature festival done within the book fair is what I call as Festival of Festivals, which is where NBT gave us this platform to be able to do our Pragati, which are literature festival here. And to be able to come and have this kind of an audience and everyone around. So, I want to sincerely thank National Book Trust for giving us this platform. Next up, I want to thank three people specifically. Number one, my friend, partner in crime, and the one I have done so much work with, Pranav. Is he there? Okay, he's probably mingling, chatting with his friends since all the publishers are here. So, Pranav Gupta, thank you so much for helping us with everything and for being the one that conceptualized Frontlist Media as well as Pragati, which are literature festival with me a few years back. Is there? Next up, I want to thank Prashant Jain from Kitab Wale and Indica Publishers. I am not sure if Prashant is here. I know they have one of the more busy stalls at this event, for being one of the sponsors and for again helping us execute this year's Pragati Vichar Literature Festival. Third, I want to thank Manish Gupta from Atlantic Publishers again for being one of the sponsors for this event and for helping us get everything executed so seamlessly. Next, I want to very sincerely thank everyone, the entire what I call as the publishing ecosystem, all the authors, all the publishers and everyone that every year participate in such large numbers to help us. So, before I finish, I want to give some statistical data. When I began the Pragati Vichar Literature Festival a couple of years back, the first year we got 100 entries in author nominations and we were able to get 40,000 votes. Second year, we got 200 entries instead of 100 entries and we got 200,000 votes instead of 40,000 votes. Third year, which means this year, we were able to get 400 nominations and 320,000 votes. So 3,20,000 लोगों ने इस साल वोट किया था to decide who are the authors, which are the books and which are the publishers. Last but definitely not the least, actually second last, I want to very sincerely thank another friend, Vikrant Mathur, there he is, and Nielsen Book Data for powering us with all the data. I want to actually share with you, an incident from yesterday. A publisher called up, I won't name the publisher, and asked me, Bhaiya, do I have my award today? And I said, sir, you didn't make the cut. And they said, but I was number 2 last year. How can I be number 2 1 year and not make the cut? And I said, sir, the categories were changed. Last year the categories were done in an X manner. This year they are being done in a Y manner. I expected the publisher to really scream at me. How could you do this? You rigged the game, you did this, you did that. I mean, I expected a lot of backlash. The publisher simply said, yeah, data pe based award hai, category change kiya to kya hi kar sakte hain. And that's the power of the brand that we have created. Everybody here, I mean, some people may come and tell me, the approach with which we do voting could be better, the approach with which we do something else could be better, but there is nobody here, and that's the power of our brand. Nobody here who would ever come and tell me, आपने ये award किसी को पैसे लेके दे दिया. Not because we are that brand, but because everybody knows that will not happen. In fact, that is one of the reasons why I launched my book a week back in the New Delhi World Book Fair only on Sunday. That is the only reason why why my book will never go into nomination at the Pragati Maidan Literature Festival, because if I won't win, I will feel bad. If I will win, other people may feel bad. So I will ensure that doesn't happen. Anyway, last but definitely not the least, I want to thank the Frontlist Media team and the Soul Wellness team. Can I just for a second ask everybody from Frontlist Media and Soul Wellness to come up on the stage for a picture? Ma'am, if you are okay with that, just for one picture. If I can ask the entire team, the Frontlist Media team and the Soul Wellness team, they are the organizers who have been here. And as you all know, it is not just a physical festival of 7 days here. It is also a virtual festival that has been happening every day for a few hours online. And this is the team that has made all of this happen. So thank you very much to this team for the success of the event.
भाई फ्लैश तो
With that,
किसी बोले सब बैठ
we have come to end this program. And once again, thank you very much to everybody that is here. All the publishers, all the authors, all the readers, and everyone that joined us. I hope you will participate in these numbers and perhaps much larger numbers next year as well. Thank you.
एक हजार से ज़्यादा फोटो खींची आज।